Faulty equipment, combustibles on site, negligence and human error are just some of the major causes of fire outbreaks in the workplace. At Raxio Data Centre, the safety of our staff and property is paramount, which is why we took the initiative to participate in a fire safety management training program by the Directorate of Police Fire Prevention and Rescue Services to equip our staff with knowledge in fire safety and prevention. According to the 2002 Fire Act, persons and communities are encouraged to apply the principles of fire safety so as to prevent fires, preserve human life, and avoid unwarranted property loss due to the destructive forces of fire. Part of the training included a study on the characteristics of fire, the components of fire, types of combustion, influencing factors, and classification of fires, amongst others, complete with a fire drill session. Listen as Godfrey Okobo, a fire prevention officer at the Directorate of Police Fire Prevention and Rescue Services, explains why every organization should see to it that their staff enroll in a fire safety program.
Regarding training for companies and any other organization, it's important that organizations and companies train their employees on issues of fire safety, because one, it is a way of ensuring that you are compliant with the law, especially occupational health and safety law of Uganda. Besides that, training helps companies to be safe, especially trained people know what fire is or what makes fire. So knowing what makes fire implies you are able to identify hazards of fire, how to eliminate the hazards or control the hazards, and in that way you prevent fire from occurring in the company, or if it occurs, it will occur with minimum damage to property and no loss of life or injury to the workers in the workplace. Training also helps employees to be prepared for any emergency, so that if they are required to evacuate their offices in time, they will be able to know what to do. So it's important that all companies undertake trainings, and these trainings can be on a regular basis. There are some companies which we regard high hazard areas, high hazard companies. Those ones can train even on a biannual basis, maybe twice a year. Others they can train say once a year. Others can train maybe once in every 2 years. It depends on the nature of the company that we're talking about.
Thank you, Godfrey, for your time. Raxio Data Centre applauds the Directorate of Fire Prevention and Rescue Services for all your efforts towards fire safety.